Hello, everyone. My name is Naveen Nabil. I'm a customer success manager at Ideate Software, part of Greatech Group. Thank you for joining me today on this week's 15 at 15 Friday session, where we offer concise insights into Ideate software techniques, tips, and training every other Friday. Our focus today is informed deletion with Ideate SmartDelete. We have actually a survey in the chat. We'd appreciate if you can fill it out, and we'll send it towards the end of this presentation again as well. We'd appreciate your feedback, and thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions during the session today, please put them in the chat, and my colleague Katana will be happy to assist. If we didn't get to answer you during the session today, please reach out to Ideate Software support at ideatesoftware.com. Support at ideatesoftware.com. It's on the screen. Please don't forget to fill out the survey and that we've provided in the chat. We really appreciate your feedback on this session and upcoming sessions as well. This session will be recorded and available online on our YouTube channel under 15 at 15 recordings playlist. Ideate SmartDelete is a part of the IdeateApps collection. They are a collection of 10 productivity tools within Revit for all Revit users. Whether you're an architect, structural engineer, mechanical, electrical, plumbing engineer, or a construction professional, this collection of tools are for you, as they answer a lot of your day-to-day productivity needs in Revit. And in this session, we're highlighting Ideate SmartDelete. It provides critical information about the elements that are being selected for deletion and also views their dependencies, facilitating informed deletion decisions. The 15 at 15 session focus is always on our getting started guides and help documentations. You can follow along and access the getting started guides from our main IdeateApps ribbon help icon, or you can access it directly from Ideate SmartDelete, as you can see from the screen. So this is how you would access that. You can select an element and you're clicking Smart Delete. With the arrow down, you can go to the help topics, scroll down to the getting started guide, and this is asking for RAC sample files. So pick the sample file and the Revit version that you're working in and interested in, and you can go ahead and download it and follow along with the session if you'd like. So why should I use Ideate SmartDelete, you may ask? Well, while using these Revit delete key deletes elements without a notice, Ideate SmartDeletes provide more informed approach. It notifies you about the dependencies and it gives you the opportunity to also review what else will be deleted before proceeding. Dependence in this context is something that gets deleted as a result of this deletion. So this approach helps prevent accidental deletion of essential elements and their dependencies, enhancing the safety and confidence in the deletion process with the Revit project. Our customers love this informed decisions so much that they always wanted to replace the delete key with the smart delete. So you can always go ahead and create a shortcut for yourself. We recommend Shift plus D to have a quick shortcut to that. For me, I'm just using Control / as you can see on the screen. You can look for the word smart and it will show up the smart delete and you can set up whatever shortcut that you want for that. So it would launch that application when you want to smart delete something. So with the getting started guide, it tells you to go into level 1 just to make sure that your drag elements on selection is unchecked because we're going to be making a selection on drag. So here I'm selecting this entire portion of the screen here and launching Smart Delete. So here basically goes to the first one that has any dependencies that says if you delete this door, then this tag will get deleted. As you can see here, I'm double clicking to that and it will go to that tag where that's located on the screen. It places it in the center. So these 3 doors, if they get deleted, these 3 tags along with that will also get deleted. So let's go ahead and uncheck everything that doesn't have any dependencies, like the current mullions, the door tag that's there. We're leaving the door, generic models, openings, plumbing fixtures. The room tags we will delete. However, we're going to keep the rooms. We'll delete the specialty equipment. You can expand the walls and see what has dependencies, what doesn't. In this case, obviously, some walls are tagged and dimensioned, some aren't. So in this example, you can always double click to it and have a look at what will get deleted. If you want to delete it, then select it. For me, I will keep the walls as well. So here I get a Revit warning that although we had deleted the room tag, the rooms are still there in the project. That's a nice little feature that shows up there. So with this example, you can easily delete all the elements that are inside the rooms. Let's say you're doing design options or redesigning a little portion of the building. You can just select them all and delete them and keep your doors and walls, for example, and delete everything else. In the next example, I want to utilize quick select as well, along with smart delete. So here I'm looking for the word foundation. If this X is active here, that means this filtration, this list is being filtered. So then I'm selecting level foundation. As you can see here, we don't have a floor plan that's created on the level foundation. So I don't know what's going to get deleted if I delete it. So with this tool, I can see that my steel pipes will get deleted and the pile caps will also get deleted. There's 10 of each. And then there's a basic wall that will also get deleted. Maybe that's something that you're interested in deleting or not. This will give you informed decision on what will get deleted. So let's say if I do create this foundation plan, the view, and then dimension, let's say something or tag or any annotative elements that are on there, then I can go ahead and repeat this process. Let's see what Smart Delete will tell us this time. So this time it will say that, okay, there is a view that's not on sheet that will also get deleted. There's the basic wall that we saw earlier that will also get deleted, the dimension. You can double click to the dimension as well, and it will take you there. You can also view it. And then the level itself, and then these are all the ones that we saw earlier. So it basically gives you more informed decision on what will get deleted, including the annotative elements. In this next example is duplicate elements. So let's say you are working in this portion and you accidentally did entire project, select everything in entire project, duplicate it in the same place. And you're just selecting this element and just working on the side just to figure out a design option or something like that. And you delete it, moved on, forgot that that happened. Someone else or yourself had gone in to do annotative work, tagging, dimensioning, and you went ahead and dimensioned some of those elements, unknowing that they were duplicated. So then what we would use is Ideate Explorer. The warnings manager can tell you if elements are identical on top of each other, and it would highlight each one. So you can go through them. We have a feature in this. We either, let's say, we don't know, this just happened, the duplication just happened. You can either retain original or retain latest. However, in this example, we have things that got dimensioned. We don't know what to delete. So this is when you can use actually Smart Delete and go over them and try to see what elements has the dependencies. So I'm selecting the first one. It can double click, it puts it in the center of the screen. This doesn't have dependencies. We know that. The second one doesn't have dependencies because it's not bold. So then we have these other two, which we knew have dependencies. These have the dimensions tagged to them. Now we have these two elements we're trying to pick from. So these have element IDs actually. This is a later one and the other one is original. So let's say I want to delete the one that was created later with the element ID that's higher. So now you had actually deleted all the ones that were duplicate and also maintained your dimension. In this next example, I'm going to delete sheets. So let's say I'm working on site plan 1 and I want to delete all the sheets. Let's see what happens. So what it does, it closes all the sheets that had been open. And then this main sheet cannot be deleted. So that's why it's unbolded there. And then you have the opportunity to actually go through each of these sheets to see what views that are on there. So let's say I'm interested in the sheet elevation section detail. That's the name of that sheet. Let's say that's the only one I'm interested in. It will tell me if I delete the sheet, okay, all these other views will get deleted. So now you see how I deleted it, and I know now because of that list, I'm confident what sheets now got unplaced. So in this last example, I am going to go ahead and use quick select and look for those views that got unplaced. So they're not on sheet. And let's say I'm not going to look into 3D views. I'm just interested in the detail, the section and elevations. I'm going to go ahead and hit Smart Delete. So all these are not on sheet. Maybe you're interested in getting the detail components in there or finding any dependencies or callouts on there that you may need. So this is a really good way to review that. Let's say we're interested in that one typical wall section that we see here. And so it will say that if this gets deleted, there are multiple dependencies on it. So you can double click to each one and see that there's 3 callouts that were on my typical wall section. You can double click to it, you can zoom out, zoom in, or show elements or zoom extents to just see where they are. So if you delete that section, these callouts will get deleted. And this tells you that. I'm seeing detail lines. There's no detail lines in that section. And it actually tells you that one of the callouts that on that section have a detail line. And that actually, Smart Delete will also tell you that. So if you want to maybe copy some of those detail lines, or maybe you don't care about them, they're going to be outdated anyways, and you want to delete them, then you have the opportunity to review that before you make that deletion. So as a result of this deletion, we'll have 3 callouts deleted, and we will have that section deleted. So I'm going to go ahead and close that, and just now I know the name of the view that I want to delete, for example, that I'm interested in. You can always just search for them, select them, and go ahead and hit Smart Delete. So it says there are views that are not on sheet that will get deleted, and we already reviewed that. So then it will say we want to either make these callout independent or delete the callouts. You don't care about them anymore. The beauty in that is that you already reviewed them earlier with Smart Delete. You know that these are outdated now. You don't need them anymore. So you can go ahead confidently, just delete them all and their detailed components as well. I guess that takes me to the last slides. Well, visit our website, ideatesoftware.com, to get the latest tools. Make sure you're up to date with our tools. And if you have any questions regarding this session or any other support topics, please reach out to support@ideatesoftware.com. Thank you.